Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Elizabeth Doroba. One person has been reported dead following a Hazleton fire on Saturday. According to officials, crews were dispatched to the scene in the area of 13th Street and Locust Street around 4:00 p.m. for a report of a residential structure fire with entrapment. Upon arriving at the scene, police say fire and smoke were seen billowing from the residence. Officials say the fire was quickly extinguished by fire crews, but that a female was found lying on the floor alongside a bed. Police have identified the victim as 83-year-old Kathleen Herschel, who was transported to a nearby hospital and has since passed away. The investigation into the incident is still ongoing. A body found in Hazel Township on Wednesday has been ruled a homicide investigation. According to Pennsylvania State Police Troop N, the human remains were found in a wooded area off of Hazel Township Boulevard. Once the body was located, troopers say they contacted the forensic unit and the Luzerne County coroner. Following a difficult extraction due to the density of the woods, officials say the coroner's office transported the body to the county morgue for an autopsy. According to the coroner, the autopsy revealed that the cause of death was blunt force trauma. Further details regarding the homicide investigation have not yet been released. Stay tuned on WYLN News for updates on this developing story. The Hazleton Fire Department responded to a motor vehicle accident with injuries on Sunday. According to officials, crews were dispatched to the scene on East Broad Street around 10:00 a.m. Upon arriving at the scene, crews say they found an SUV and a pickup hauling a trailer that had collided head-on. Officials say one patient had also been ejected from their vehicle. Emergency crews treated multiple patients at the scene. The extent of their injuries is unknown at this time. Coming up on WYLN News, the Rally in the Valley returns to drums. Plus, K9 Maverick from the Rice Township Police Department celebrates his 3rd birthday. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
WYLN News is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner. We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today. Attention WYLN viewers, WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazleton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network. SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialist, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600. WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
Hi everybody. This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, I'm inviting Tyree Harris. He has an autistic son. He'll talk about that. He had neck fusion and how chiropractic could be gentle but still effective. So tune in this week.
Welcome back to WYLN News. A woman has been reported missing to the Carbon County Sheriff's Office. 39-year-old Jasmine Yates is known to have ties to the Jim Thorpe area. Police say she may also be homeless in Lehighton and Weisport areas. Anyone with information regarding her whereabouts is asked to contact the Carbon County Sheriff's Office at 570-325-2821. Motorcyclists came out in force on Saturday to support local firefighters during the Rally in the Valley bike run. The event is held annually in Drums to support Valley Regional Fire and Rescue. Over 80 bikes and 100 riders were in attendance. The event also featured food, tricky trays, a 50-50 raffle, and live music. K9 Maverick from the Rice Township Police Department celebrated his 3rd birthday on Saturday. Maverick is the first police canine for the Rice Township and Mountaintop areas. Police say Maverick enjoyed his birthday by playing ball on a well-deserved day off. Coming up on Catawissa's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Jim Thorpe, Part 1. Plus, we check in with Luzerne County Manager Romilda Crocomo on Crocomo's County Report. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book? One that understands the process and upholds Christian values in its business practices?
Introducing Covenant Books, an author-friendly publisher who shares your beliefs and wants to publish your story. Call us today to get a free author packet to help get you started.
We realize your book is unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. That's the content we're looking for.
We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process with professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the industry.
Covenant distributes and sells your book online and in bookstores everywhere. We convert your book in ebook format and sell it on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and to these distributors. Our authors love us.
So if you've written a biography, a devotional, a memoir, self-help, or any genre, we can help. Be like these authors and get your book published and sold today.
Call right now for your free writer's guide.
1-800-215-3680.
Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
The credit for establishing a community at the confluence of the Lehigh River and Mahoning Creek goes to Josiah White. The eventual head of Lehigh Coal Navigation came to the area in 1817 after successfully burning anthracite coal in his Philadelphia wire mill. When coal had been discovered in nearby Summit Hill in 1791, the Lehigh Coal Mine Company had attempted to bring it down to the Lehigh River in horse-drawn wagons, then float them downstream on arks. The river, however, had proven too wild for their efforts. White and his partners, Erskine Hazard and George Hotto, believed they had the solution to this problem. After buying up the Lehigh Coal Mine Company's former lands, they built several bear trap locks, comprised of numerous dams and sluices, and of previously untraversable areas to essentially flatten out the Lehigh River. Their plan proved successful, and what became the lower division of the Lehigh Canal would open to traffic on the river in 1829, providing transport all the way down to Easton for canal boats. Before this, in 1818, White and his partners had formally incorporated the buildings they constructed around the town into a community. The name they gave it was Mauch Chunk, derived from the Lenape term Mosh Unk, or Bear Place. This is believed to have referred to nearby Bear Mountain, which some thought resembled a sleeping bear. With the canal open to business, mine owners up in Summit Hill wished to get their coal down to the river for transport to market. An 8-mile gravity railroad was constructed down Mount Pisgah and Mount Jefferson to the new Mauch Chunk in 1828. Initially known as the Mauch Chunk and Summit Hill Railroad, it relied on gravity to get the coal cars down from Summit Hill and used mule power to get them back up after they'd been unloaded. In 1846, the uphill portion was upgraded with a steam-powered funicular system, complete with an anti-rollback device to keep ascending cars from rolling back down the mountain. Now known as the Mauch Chunk, Summit Hill, and Switchback Railroad, it continued hauling coal until 1872, when the opening of the Panther Valley Railroad made it easier to get the area's coal to market. By the point, the Switchback Railroad had become a major tourist attraction, and the line was sold to brothers Theodore and H.L. Mumford, who decided to operate the line as a ride. Guests who stepped on board were treated to a thrilling 80-minute round-trip ride to Summit Hill and back, the downhill run still mostly powered by gravity. The Switchback Railroad is often considered the world's first roller coaster, as many of its features have been incorporated into modern roller coasters. Thomas Edison, Ulysses S. Grant, and Prince Maximilian of the German Principality of Wied-Neuwied were among the railroad's notable passengers over the years. For over 50 years, riders braved the mountain on the Switchback Railroad until the ravages of the Great Depression forced its closure in 1932. Its path is now included in the National Register of Historical Places. As Mauch Chunk expanded with the rise of coal mining, its prominence in the area grew. When Carbon County was formed out of Northampton and Monroe counties in 1842, the village was made the county seat. It would be officially incorporated into a borough in 1850, 1 year after a major fire had destroyed 13 buildings downtown. This blaze had broken out on July 15, 1849, when somebody had foolishly placed hot coals underneath a wooden porch. The fire, aided by a brisk wind, rapidly spread down Broadway Street and all the way to today's treasure shop, bringing some financial loss to just about every business owner in the community. The borough would also be hit by a terrible cholera epidemic in the summer of 1854. Although it was initially thought Mauch Chunk was a high enough altitude to be safe from the disease, the cholera was brought into town by railroad and canal workers and travelers, killing between 10 and 15 people and sickening many more. Mauch Chunk, however, would recover quickly from these tragedies and step into a brighter future throughout the rest of the 19th century.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cheers Auto Sales has a great lineup. of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazleton, 570-454-7229. Churras is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business. Like and follow Wyln News on Facebook for the Wyln News Midday Update. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Like and follow Wyln News on Facebook for the Wyln News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
Hi everybody. This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, I'm inviting Tyree Harris. He has an autistic son. He'll talk about that. He had neck fusion and how chiropractic could be gentle but still effective. So tune in this week.
Hello, welcome to Kokomo's County Report. I'm here, Preston Endress, and here with me is my friend Ramilo Kokomo. How are you today?
I'm very well. How are you?
I've been good.
Good.
Yeah, and especially since now there are, because I've seen like a long list of movies coming out this year, and yeah, there's just so many I look forward to, and I can't help but think of like the genius and how they put it together. All movies require something called a budget. And tell me, are there any like budget issues or anything good going around with that lately?
Well, there's always budget issues when it comes to the county. As I hope the viewers know, I did publicly state that the budget that the administration will be giving to the county council will not have a tax increase. But we have to prepare for the budget. We present the budget to council in October. But we've already started meeting with our department heads, and by we, I'm really meaning the Budget and Finance Department, which is headed by Mary Roselle. She's already scheduled meetings with the department heads to go over their budget, and I had sent a budget message to those department heads saying that we are freezing any type of increase in expenses. So it really is going to be a tall task that they have to face. I think they're up to it, and we're really going to streamline our expenses. It's an ongoing process. We started it in 2024, and we're going to continue it on through to 2025 and going forward, but really, really looking at our expense side and making sure that everything is streamlined. We did have Baker Tilly, which is an organization, a group that does our audits, and they presented before council, and we had a very, very excellent audit this year, and that really goes, the credit goes to Mary Roselle and her team, and all the department and division heads who are really watching how we're spending the taxpayer money.
a lot of ideal tasks I'm hearing about. Let's see, and with audits, it's hands down. There's got to be priorities to take care of.
Absolutely, we have government services that we're required to have for the residents, and we do that, and we have to make sure that the services and the quality of the services don't go down, even though our expenses will hopefully go down.
Yeah, and what are your predictions for, I don't know, hypothetically, will things be just as good or maybe a whole lot better? Give an estimate. I don't know how it will be in 2020.
Well, it's going to be better because we do have projects planned that will actually make the workings of government better. And one of them is our website. I am not a big fan of the Luzerne County website. We are upgrading our website. We have a contract with a business called Civic Plus, and we have one more upgrade that we have under our contract. We are doing that. I have a committee formed. So we will have a new and improved website. And what I mean is two things, really. One, it's the face of Luzerne County. It's basically the first place that people go now. I want people to know that Luzerne County is vibrant. We have wonderful entertainment, and we have wonderful streams and trails and beautiful nature and wonderful cities that have a lot going on. So we will have that as our showcase. We'll have virtual tours of our courthouse, which is one of the most beautiful courthouses in the state of Pennsylvania. Things like that. And we're also going to upgrade our intranet, which was what the county government uses and the county employees will use. And we will be streamlining forms so that we can actually, communicate more readily and have information more readily available to our staff members. So I'm really excited about that. It's something that actually will help benefit the county government and how it works. And it will show the proper and enthusiastic face of Luzerne County.
If it can help out a lot, then good. It's, with everyone being on the internet these days, so this is accessible by not only laptops or household computers, but by phone too.
Right.
Okay. Okay, it has to be the phone, especially because name one American who is not on their phone nowadays.
I don't know any. So, but we're going to make all the information more accessible to the public. So we'll be rolling that out definitely in 2025.
I'm glad to hear that, and especially when working for. So you said you do like, or you're not a fan of?
I'm not a fan of our existing website, so I really want it to be upgraded.
Sometimes life tells us we have to work with something that we're not proud of, but yeah, my whole life has had a long list of that, with school being the biggest one in kindergarten. But I've worked with it. Look where I am now.
I know. We have to have it. We have to have it upgraded to make it easier for the people who want to use it, and find out information about Luzerne County.
Yeah. Yes, we'll see how that goes. And I'm glad to have went over that, and maybe next time there'll be even bigger things to talk about on Kokomo's County Report. We'll see you next time.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.